I'll be 29 again.
All right, I think that's my cue. I'll open up this community relations and public affairs meeting for Monday, November 1st at 11 a.m. I'd entertain a motion to accept the agenda. It's a one-item agenda and the 6-year arts plan update.
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's unanimous. We have an agenda. And Shannon, the other Shannon in my life, for people that don't know, my wife's name's Shannon. And she's almost as awesome or just as awesome. But anyways, she's on cue here for give us an update on the 6-year art plan. Take her away, Shannon.
Well, thank you and good morning, council members. I am here to provide an update on the 6-year art plan. I was in front of you last month on October 4th to run over some of the details of the draft 6-year art plan. And I just wanted to come back, provide a quick update, and then also make a recommendation to move the 6-year art plan to the full Lacey Council for consideration. So just really quickly for some background, on June 17th, 2021, the City Council did adopt some new art policies, and part of that was incorporating the art plan. And so we have a completed art projects that you can access online and find out where all of our art projects are throughout the city of Lacey. The purpose of the 6-year art plan is to look forward for 6 years and determine what might be potential projects moving forward. So in your packet, you can see Table A and Table B provide outlines of the 6-year art plan from 2022 to 2027. Table A is just using funds from the art funds, which the city collects. And then Table B would be using some additional funding as desired through projects moving forward as potentially available. If you look at the second page, which would be page 3 of your packet, it does have a list of what the 2022 projected projects would be. And that would be banners, utility wraps, a hanging element for the Jackson art piece, and then funding for the honor wall, and some additional funding for some more banners. Table C provides a high-level overview of the different art projects throughout the duration of the draft art plan. You can see the art funding only, and then the addition if there were to be other funds that the city went after to supplement that art fund. So the recommendation today is to move forward the draft 6-year art plan that is presented to the full city council for consideration. I'd be happy to answer any questions that the council members might have on the draft 6-year art plan.
Anybody have, Carolyn or Ed, do you have anything, any questions or anything? So I see that, so I know we have what approximately a couple $100,000 in the art fund or going to, but it's continuing to build up, right?
That is correct.
So it's not like it's.
Councilmember Sedman, my latest understanding was about 221,000. And then there were some that were going to be applied to the Gold Star Memorial this year. But to your point, yes, there is funding that comes in every year. The 6-year art plan does try to keep a robust reserves moving forward in case there's any unanticipated projects or costs that do come up.
Awesome. What I did like about this graph, because one of my questions was, I mean, we love our military community. I was a Marine. John, Ed was soldier. We have a huge community of residents that were in the military, past, present, and even future. But we don't want anything to be one particular, heavy on one end or the other. So we don't want all military art projects, right? And we don't want none of them either. And that goes with anything. So this showed a really good, how would you say it, like an equal balance of different projects, that the whole community can celebrate and enjoy future generations. So I really like that. It was good information. I mean, you know, the two charts and pretty much answered every question I had before the meeting started. So I liked it. It's good format.
Shannon,
Carolyn, go ahead.
thank you. Can you refresh my memory on the utility wraps? I know what they are, but what is envisioned there?
Yeah, so we have several large silver utility boxes throughout the city. And so the idea would be to incorporate art around them. So they are, it's like a plastic covering that gets put over those boxes.
Right.
And they last anywhere from 7 to 8 years.
Okay. And that would be roughly how many of those, or?
For the first year, we anticipate somewhere between 5 to 7 or so.
Okay. And then what will the design be?
Councilmember Cox, that is a great question. That is certainly something that we are going to be looking in 2022 of how we, get the design for the boxes. We will be putting out a, if this draft was to move forward and we were to receive these fundings, we would put out an RFQ for artists and then have some element where the community gets to be involved in selecting the pieces that are used throughout the city.
Okay. Thank you.
So going off memory, I see from 2022 to 2027 in completion, we're gonna invest almost $1 million. It looks like close to it, anyways. 900 something, I think, was the. Just going off memory, but I mean, it just shows in a short amount of time, doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and being responsible about it, that you can make big things happen. So. I'm really excited because I think art and culture is very important in the community to make it feel like a home where, everybody's welcome and they feel at home. So other than that, does anybody have anything else? I'll call for the vote though, I would entertain a motion, or how about I just do this? I would make a motion to move the draft 6-year public art plan from 2022 to 2027 to the full council.
I'll second that.
All right. Any further discussion?
Well, I really want to thank Shannon for putting order to this and getting a good plan going. And I've felt like our public art had been stalled for a long time. And so thank you very, very much for pulling this together.
Yeah, you're always on point. You always make it look easy too, which isn't always an easy thing to do. So, all right. So all in favor, say aye.
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 That's unanimous. It passes 3-0. Is there anything else for the good of the order? We only had the one item agenda. You got something, Scott? No? Okay. Well, I should have said it before, but my voice is almost back from Monday Night Football. So, yeah, that's another story. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's great seeing you, and I look forward to all these art projects happening and seeing people enjoy them. So, and that's it. I'll adjourn the meeting at 11:08. Almost a record.
I think that could be a record.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
All right. Take care, guys.
You too. Bye-bye.